I think volunteers are important in terms of their connection to the library and connecting the library to the community, and being, in a sense, ambassadors. Volunteers really strengthens our relationship with the people that we're serving in the community, because the volunteers are our community. So I think that it strengthens all of us when we have volunteers working for the library.
Our volunteers are always going above and beyond. I don't think that we could do everything that needs to be done without them. It's so integral to what happens here.
Their very presence does transform lives. It touches people, and it increases what the libraries are able to provide to the public and to the communities. There's this give and take, this kind of symbiotic relationship that happens between volunteers, the community, and the library system, where we're all benefiting from the relationship that we have with each other.
I feel successful in my volunteer role every time that I come into the library and I see that the sorting shelves are really, really full, and I can look at them and see that somebody's going to want that book, and I'm going to help them find it by putting it back on the shelf.
We'll get into a little conversation about some books. That makes me feel like I'm part of the community, and that it feels like I'm doing what I'm there to be doing. It's not just putting books on shelves, it's connecting with people.
There was a kid who came in, and he was probably just around preschool age, so he didn't speak very much English. He was from a Spanish background, and I was trying to help him read an English story, and it was about cars, and he didn't really understand what the words were saying, so I made the sound of one of the trucks there, and he understood what it meant, and I really felt a connection through that, and it was a really cool experience.
There's really one thing it comes down to, and it's that aha moment. It doesn't make any difference what age group you're working with. When the light comes on and you see that that person totally gets whatever you're teaching or you've introduced them to, it's a light that lights up the room. And it's so exciting for me, and it's a little addictive even. So it doesn't take too many of those ahas to keep me coming back for more.
I remember this one little girl especially, and she was, when she first came to the Tales to Tales program, she would start out by maybe reading a little bit, and then she'd talk a lot, and she'd tell stories, and she really didn't want to read that much, and that was fine, but her mom just kept bringing her back, and I got to see her then, you know, every few weeks or every month, and then finally one day I saw her, and she came up to me, and she says, "Oh, I love to read." I just thought it was so powerful being a part of that, and so that's what brings me back, is seeing those kids and seeing the success that they've had with the program.
I just really want to say thank you and show my appreciation for the level of dedication and commitment that I've seen these volunteers here and at all the branches provide to us. We really, really thank you.